Chapter 17, The Elephant Dance. I am sitting on a park bench, man, on Cliff Heights of Brooklyn, looking out across the water. How peaceful, man. I've got to get out of here. Brooklyn is the end of nowhere. All right, man, I am off the bench and walking. Lead weights in my brain, man. It is nearly impossible, man, to function with shrinking Chinese, Japanese shoes and my head on backwards, carrying satchel and umbrella, flopping along the street. Horse Bedority's coming apart, going along. When I was a kid, man, I used to dig a hole in Van Cartland Park and crawl into it. What is this I see, man? It is a toy store. I must go in, man, and look around. I am in the store, man. A little old Brooklyn toy store, and I am buying not one, but two music boxes, man. Oh, thank you, sir. And your change? Out of the store, man, before I buy more. What a wonderful purchase. Little music box, you are my little orchestra of steel men, man. Please, play some notes over and over again. Perfect condition. Let me now wind up the box with this Japanese key. Seems to be stuck, man. Oh, this motherfucker is stuck already. I am not 5 yards away from the store and the music box is jammed. I cannot take it back, man. That would not be playing the game. This is my music box, man. It is a good thing I have another one. This other one is working, man. The two little figures on top of the box are dancing around and around, and the little steel musicians are playing plinkety-plink. This toy man will afford me hours of musical pleasure. Boing! Wait, what was that sound? Boing, man. Like a broken spring. It is a broken spring, man. What a tremendous deal I just made. Two Japanese music boxes that don't work. Four figures waiting for the music. A perfect moment, man. Everlasting no play. Waiting for the dance. It's Nirvana music, man. Complete silence. Here is the subway entrance again, man. So much of my life, man, is spent underground. One token, please. Give token, lady, freak face. See her eyes pop. I am going through the turnstile, and here comes the train, and I am going all the way back to the Lower East Side, and here I am, man, getting out of the subway on the Lower East Side, man, climbing up the steps, hitting the street once more, man, at Cooper's Union and St. Mark's Place, back at my people, man. Feel the filth and dust, man, blowing in my eyes, and the stench of piss and shit and vomit and old beer cans, man, up my nose. We are back, man, where we belong. St. Mark's Place, man. With one head shop right after another, man, where I will sell a few fans. Go into this weird psychedelic emporium, man, with rotating lights. Give me a headache, man. Incense makes my eyes water. How wonderful, man. Over to the counter, man, where the manager is sitting on a high silk hat. Listen, man, what you need to stimulate sales is one of these fans, man. Dig. Hauling out fan. Clicking on switch. Nothing happens. The batteries are dead at the moment, man. And it is filled with water. But anyway, man, you get the idea. For heads to cool themselves. How much do you want for the thing? Oh, I buy them for $1.95, and I sell them for $1.95. People ask me why, and I'll tell you why, man. They are holy objects, which make music, a little humming note, and that is why I cannot allow myself to profit on them. Well, man, I'll give you $1.50. Oh, terrific, man. That's an even better for my soul. I'll be losing money on the deal. How many you got with you? Well, just this one, man, and I'd leave it to you, but it's my only sample. However, I have a tremendous shipment coming at any moment, man. Well, I'll take a dozen. Oh, groovy, man. Hey, how much do you want for that special battery-powered back scratcher in the showcase, man? Oh, that'll cost you $1.95. A necessary item, man. Haul it out. And now I've made another purchase and filled my incredibly heavy satchel with yet another precious, valuable object, a battery-powered back scratcher. With a long handle, man, and a little plastic hand on the end of it, which vibrates back and forth. Apply to third eye, stimulate visions. I will sell it as a chakra massager, man, and that way it will be a holy object for which I will not be able to charge more than $1.95. Another horse Bedority's scheme, man, by which I cannot make any money. Get out of this store, man, before you turn into a saint. Across 2nd Avenue, man, and down the street to 1st Avenue, and further down to Tompkins Square Park, man, and dig, man. There is the saxophone player blowing some notes on a park bench with a trombonist, man, and the trombone sounds like an elephant coming through the jungle, man, and the saxophone sounds like some weird prehistoric bird. Man, these are musicians. I must get this on tape, man. It is essential. Sounds like animals gathering around a water hole. Wild, wonderful, quite a crowd gathering around, man, and I am setting up my 2 tape recorders And now, man, I am also taking out of my satchel my incredibly weird instrument, man, my moon lute. I got this round thing, thin sounding box on it, man, and 4 strings that go up the bridge shaped like the neck of a snake with a dragon's head on top of it. The strings are tightened by 4 huge wooden knobs, man, which look like ears. And it is the weirdest fucking instrument I have ever seen, man. And when you play it, it sounds like you are choking 100 Chinamen. The incredible moon lute is tuned, man, with saxophone and trombone. Saxophone smile, man, and the trombone slide opens his eyes and smiles too, man. And now, man, we will play some music. Moon lute rhythms, man, to drive you crazy. Intricate plinka-plinka, man, with all those Chinese cats, man, in the moon lute strings, dancing and jumping around, screaming, man, blinkety-blink. It is an incredibly weird sound, man, the likes of which no one in Tompkins Square Park has ever heard. It is so weird, man. It is driving me crazy to play it, but at the same time, it is so perfectly beautiful, man, because I am master of everything opening and closing rhythm patterns known to the mind of man. And in moments like these, man, when I am playing them, I know, man, that music should be the only thing I ever do, which is why I'm going to become a used car salesman instead, man, sounds wonderful, man. The Horse Priorities, omniscient musical genius moon lute sound. I should be hiring a mechanic at this very moment, man, to fix my mail truck when I buy them. Fingers going, man. 50 fingers all over the strings, progressions on outwards, upwards, backwards, downwards, resolutions of chords in unthought of, never before discovered hierarchies of Horse Priorities' specialized musical perfections, man. How I wish I was eating a clam sandwich instead of fucking around with this blissful ecstasy, man. This is so beautiful, man. I have to split over to my pads immediately. Someone must be trying to phone me about some carrots. Loveliness abounding, man, in superb musicianship of moon lute, saxophone, and trombone. Crowd standing awestruck, man. Man, these cats really know how to play. Yes, man, Horse Priorities knows how to play, even before since 2 years old. And now we are paying back 2,000 years, man, back through the centuries, man, in musical excursions, back through the ages, different lifetimes coinciding. I knew you there, man, when we played lyre and we were thrown out of the gates of Athens. And further back, man, I used to bang an Egyptian piano while you played the dog-headed flute, man, and you played the Etruscan bagpipe, man, and we ran through the woods with Babylonian police after us. This is simply marvelous music, man. I am so happy. I had better stop now. I had better go and buy a submarine. Oh, man, how this little moon lute performs in petite figurations. First position, second position, barred chords of unhealthy beauty learned in a Pompeian jail. And the trombone and saxophone are gut musicians, man. They go anywhere, play anything, not afraid to leap around with their axes, man, and they don't give a damn. They have been shuffling around, spaced out for ages, man. The trombone sounds like an old hippopotamus, man, saying, "Good morning." Hippopotamus, man. That was my dream last night, man. I was playing music with an elephant and a hippopotamus, man. And here we are, man. Saxophone and trombone and moon lute, man, making jungle sounds in the park, fingering and slidings, microtone picking of some supreme swiftness, saxophone making jungle rivers of smooth notes, and a hollowed wooden boat going along that river. What music, man. Vision, music, ineffable. Horse Priorities, man, though he is fucked up, knocked down, turned around, blown apart, worked over, pasted together, and falling apart, can play. In spite of all luckless stars, man, we are making great music. This is when I feel really free, man, but I don't deserve it. I should be making a telephone call to my dentist. Here we go, man, working towards the release, man, the crescendo climbing, climax. Here are a few 60 chord changes and some impossible intricate fingernail destroying hammering on technique with backwater jive and a symphonic swelling out and a Chinese ogdode and a cartload of beautiful melodies all at once. And then, man, as we are concluding on exactly the same plane, man, in pure and doubt-free rhythm, perfectly together, the crowd shifts, man, hollering and clapping and chicks hanging around, flashing their eyes, and saxophone player says, "All right, man," and trombone says, "Cool, man," and Horse Priorities says, "Yes, man, but it will sound even better when we add the sound of a tremendously large museum fan, which I am purchasing in New Jersey tomorrow." Hey, do you have a group, man? Asked the trombone. Oh, do you have a group, man? Asked the trombone. Man, I have got groups all over the country, but especially I have got a group rehearsing tonight at St. Nancy's Church around the corner, man. And you come there tonight at 8 o'clock, and we will smoke oatmeal in the choir loft and sing some fantastically beautiful wonderments, man. Sounds like a gas, man. I'm all done with fans, man. Dig, I have to split now. Take care of take care of the numerous events of my life, man. All right, man, says the saxophone. We'll be in touch, man. Right, man. And here's how. Within my satchel is a pair of walkie-talkies, man. And you take one, and I'll take the other, man. And we will remain in constant contact, man. Saxophone takes walkie-talkie, and I walk away over to the edge of the park and give it a test, man. Hello, man. Can you hear me? Yeah, man. You're coming in loud and clear. All right, man. Cool. I'm leaving in the park, man. Across the street, crackle, sputter. I must get a dozen more walkie-talkies and have musicians situated all over the city playing simultaneously. I can hear the saxophone, man. He is blowing some notes into the walkie-talkie. It sounds beautiful, man. I can hear it perfectly. We've done it, man. At last. Crackle, sputter, crackle. Fading out, man. It's starting to fade, but it will come back when the time is right. Hey, man, who was that cat playing that weird instrument? Oh, cat named Horse Bedortes, man. He came over to my pad one day to borrow a spoon and eat some yogurt. Well, he really knows how to play that fucking thing, man, whatever it is. Oh, yeah, man, that is true. Wait a second, man. I hear something on his walkie-talkie. Hello? Hello? Crackle, sputter. Hello, this is Horse Bedortes. Crackle, 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 man. Okay, man, you're coming in clear. Crackle, sputter, right, man? I hear you too. Something about a Mongolian idiot. See you later, man. Crackle.